Mr. Galero. Track is open for race number 1. We've got 21.5 two-wheel drive.
Tristan Humphrey.
We got Gary Welby, Hector, and Tristan in race number 1. Get Hector checked in here. Everybody else ready to rip. Thank you to my volunteers. Thank you to Ben, Tim, Jonathan. Appreciate you guys.
Hector Lozano.
Got all my drivers checked in. It is Gary on the 1, Welby 2, Hector 3, Tristan on the 4. Again, that is Gary, Welby, Hector, Tristan. All right, drivers in place, marshals on the ready. We are live in less than 5. Easy, Gary, easy. So we are off and running here in heat number 1 tonight. Definitely not as busy as it was last week. We had 10 heats last week. Oh, is Gary trying to go for the inside? Welby already had it covered. Welby leads the way, Gary in the 2. There's Tristan 3. That's Gary down in the center. Tristan now up into the 2. Welby getting a good lead out front down the straightaway. Green, orange, and white. You got Tristan running in the 2 spot. He's got Gary tracking him down across the line. He's got to settle it down. Gary grabs a handful of trigger coming out of the hole. Side by side, Tristan says, take it. It's Hector into the wrong lane. Welby down. We got 3:30 left to go. Race leader down the straightaway. Gary in the 2 spot down the straightaway. Tristan just turned his best lap there, 13.1. Oh, it's Gary, big mistake at the end of the straightaway. Tristan back up into the 2 spot. So we approach the halfway point. Oh, Gary down again. He's got to take a deep breath. Can't push too hard. That time is gone. You can't make it up. Just keep clicking off the laps. Coming up on to 2 minutes left to go. Plenty of time. Welby down the straightaway, 23.508. Got Tristan down in the center. He was on a 22.506. Might be looking at a 21 now. As Gary back up into the 2 spot. Gary across the line, 22.511. We got our second heat of 21.5 coming up next. Ben, Braden, John, Mitchell, and Mark coming up next. The minute 30 to go. Welby across the line, 23.505. Gary through the double single only. Driver left on lead lap. Gary definitely starting to settle in now. There's Tristan in the 3. Hector rounding out the field. "45 seconds to go." So again, race number 2 coming up next. "30 seconds remain." Welby across the line. 12.5 at a Welby. That's one of his better laps. Gary 12.9 in the 2 spot. So those two out for their white flag. Tristan is going to make it for his 22, but Hector, keep it going. Keep it going. Nobody's done except for Welby and Gary. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. There's Tristan and Hector. Thank you, marshals. Thank you to my drivers. Got Tristan taking 3rd. Gary 2 with Welby setting the pace. 23.502. We got our second heat of 21.5 on track. Ben, Braden, John, Mitchell, and Mark Hunt.
Braden Cardis.
Track is closed. Braden, track's closed. So we'll need those drivers back out to marshal and possibly a volunteer or 2. Really? Really dive into it. Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Tim. All right, track is open. Got the second and
John Barbic.
final heat for the 21.5s in this first heat. Hey,
Mark
Tristan.
Hunt.
Tristan. Yep. All right, get Mitchell checked in.
Mitchell Laughlin.
That is everybody. The lineup is going to be Ben on the 1, Braden 2, John 3, Mitchell 4, and Mark will take the 5. Again, that is Ben, Braden, John, Mitchell, Mark. All right, we've got a lineup. Drivers and marshals on the sound of the tone. We are off and running. Couple mistakes here early on. Oh, Mitchell getting tangled up a few times in the first couple corners. It's going to give Ben a great start. Mark all the way up into the 2 spot. And John going to round out the top 3. The all green down the straightaway leads the way. Got Mark down the straightaway. He's got that brown, purple, black wheels. And John looking a lot more confident in the car until I said something. So we are just about first minute in, 4 left to go. That all green car is your race leader. Give him some room. Ooh, it's Mitchell sending the triple. Just be mindful of your leader. That all green is putting a lap on the field. He got Mark running in the 2 spot. A nice and consistent run here out of Mark. Got John 3, Mitchell starting to close the gap. John gives the leader plenty of room. That's how it's done right there. So we are 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Here comes Ben across the line. Early pace, 23.506. Mark in the 2 spot, 21.508. And John rounding out the top 3. He's got the yellow nose, pink back, followed by the all purple and Mitchell. Ooh, good save there out of Mitchell. He lines up that triple, comes up short. It's a great marshal out of Tristan. So we are halfway through. Ben trying to go second overall with this run. 23.508. Got Mark in the 2, John 3, Mitchell 4, Braden in the 5. There is John across the line. Mitchell trying to close back in once again. John's been a little more consistent than Mitchell. 14.7 out of John, 14.3 out of Mitchell. So not much time difference between these two. Is Mark not too far up the road? Mark made one of his first mistakes. He stayed very caution-free. It's on to our final minute. All green out front. Got the brown, purple, black wheels across the line. Running in the 2 spot as Mitchell sends the triple. Gets lucky. Moves up into the top 3. With John 4, Braden. Looks like he is out. Broke a turnbuckle. First heat of 17.5 coming up next. Got a fast group of drivers coming up next. Mitchell greases the landing of that triple this time by 10 seconds to go. John, you got the white flag. Mark, is he going to make it? Yeah, Mark, keep it going. Keep it going. Ben and Mitchell, you two are done. There's John. One more. Tristan, one more. Hey, what's going on? 4-wheel.
Transponder 5066919. Transponder 2588192 transponder 566323372 transponder 5663237 transponder 2588192 transponder 465 transponder 5663237 Sean Smith, Sean King,
All right. I am looking for a
Art
few more
Screamer.
marshals out there.
Chuck Erickson,
I got John,
Skylar
Ben,
Bergeron.
Mitchell.
David Miller, Scott Deluge,
I do need Braden and a volunteer. Need Braden and one volunteer. Again, I will need one volunteer. Straightaways closed. Straightaways closed. It's going to be Art on the 1, Skylar 2, the Roadrunner 3, Sean 4, David 5, Sean King on the 6, and Chuck Erickson will take the 7. If I get one volunteer marshal. Police. Can I get one volunteer marshal? Okay. Hey, Ben, could you grab that corner? This one right here, yeah. Well, I'm going to jump down. I got it. All right. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Jonathan. What a guy. All right. We are live in less than 5. We are off and running. First heat of 17.5 two-wheel. It is a nice clean start here. Got Skylar making the early move for the race lead. Art in the 2 with the Roadrunner 3. Oh, as Art goes down. What a marshal out of Jonathan. The Roadrunner down. He's going to fall all the way to the back. So leader over the triple, across the line, and you got Sean Smith in the 2. Art moves up into the 3. David Miller 4, Sean King 5. The race leader across the line, white nose, black back down the straightaway. 11-3 last time by. Sean Smith with the 12-1. Art 11-8. So those two in a good battle here coming over the triple. Got the pink and yellow. Purple, yellow, and blue down the straightaway. And it's David Miller 4, Roadrunner 5, King 6, and Chuck rounding out the field. Coming up onto the halfway point. That battle continues over the triple. Art, oh. Hit the pipe hard. Leave him, leave him, leave him. Oh, okay. A tough break for Art. He was all over the back of Sean. Still hangs on to the 3 spot, but David Miller not far behind. The Roadrunner right there as well. Skylar across the line, 27.504. Sean King, 26.508. And Art rounding out the top three on a 25.504. David 4, Roadrunner 5. Make that Sean King to the 5. Roadrunner 6, Chuck 7. Race leader over that center double. Gets it a little wrong. He's trying to work on his whip game. Sean Smith across the line. Art closing back in. Ooh, watch the triple go outside off the triple. Oh. We got 45 seconds. But starting to spread themselves out. Closest battle. It's not real close. But Sean and Art are still the closest. 15 seconds to go. White flag is out, 1 to go. It's going to be close here for Smith. Not close enough. Both the Seans, you two are done. One more. That is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Art takes third. Smith in the 2 with Skyler. Going to set the pace, 27.507. So we've got the second heat of 17.5 coming up next. We got Noodlin, Pedro, Jonathan, Andrew, Ben, Andrew Hammond, and Mel Marks. Another pretty full heat of 17.5. Oh. Thank you, Ben.
Pedro Molina, Andrew Dagg, Andrew Hammond, Mel Marks, Jonathan Galero, Noodle N.
All right, I got
Ben
all my
Tracy.
drivers checked in. Thank you to my marshals. The lineup is going to be straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. No more laps, please. No more laps. So we got Noodlin on the 1, Pedro 2, Jonathan 3, Andrew 4, Ben 5, Andrew Hammond on the 6, and Mel Marks will take the 7. All right. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Yep. All right, we are just over the first minute in. It is Noodlin, all silver. Coming over the triple now. Jonathan in the 2 spot over the triple. He got Pedro in the 3. Andrew 4. Mel Marks up into the top 5. With Ben 6 and Hammond running in the 7. Down in the middle, that's Noodlin. Jonathan to the race lead. Just keep it clean, give each other a little room out there. Watch the triple, watch start finish line. It's clear. We are halfway through, drivers. Oh, look out. Oh, my goodness. I got you, Pedro. Never mind. It's already too late. Watch the triple. So it is Jonathan down the straightaway. Pink, white, purple. Followed by the all silver of Noodlin. We got Pedro running into 3. Andrew 4. Hammond up into the 5. Make that the 4 now. Andrew dropping to the 5. Mel 6. Ben in the 7. Ooh. It's a minute 30 left to go. Jonathan down the straightaway, the all silver in the 2 spot. So now they are clear of traffic at the moment. Down the straightaway, 1 and 2. Ooh. Oh, Jonathan gets tangled up. Noodlin back to the race lead. We got 50 seconds to go. Noodling across the line. Jonathan across the line. That triple is a problem here in the second heat. Ten seconds to go. That is the tone. Pedro, you were done. Jonathan. That is everybody. Goodness. Pedro in the 3, Jonathan 2, and Noodlin takes the win, 25-508. So we've got race 5 coming up next. Ooh. Dang. Sorry, Skylar. So we got Stokes, Skylar, Colin, Vinny, and Chad in this one.
Colin Clark. Chad.
Watch the triple. Watch triple. Watch triple. Thank you, Sean.
Skyla Bergeron.
We'll
Jared
need
Stokes.
one more Marshall. There he is. Walloped. All right. Didn't it? All right, let's go ahead and shut down the straightaway. No more laps, please. No more laps. It is Stokes on the 1, Skylar 2, Colin 3, Vinny 4, and Chad will take the 5. All right, we have got a lineup. Drivers and marshals on the sound of the tone. Get off and running here. Open two-wheel drive. Mostly 17.5, but there's a couple mods in there. And Stokes going to lead the way. He's got Skylar. Thought about going around the outside. Oh, man, Jared just leaving the door wide open. Skylar tried to get on the brakes there. As Vinny takes over the top spot. Blue, orange, white over the triple, followed by Chad in the 2. Skylar trying to make a move. We got Stokes in the 4. Colin getting his first laps in today. Cheerleaders down the straightaway. It is Vinny, Chad, Skylar, first, second, third. Coming across the line now. Got Colin in the 4, Stokes 5. Matching the number on the windshield. Ooh, Vinny got lucky there. It's going to allow second and third to close in a little bit more. Ooh. Oh, Vinny gets the wheel, and now they're all tangled up in that corner. Top 3 across the line. Vinny 1, Skylar moves to the 2, Chad 3, Stokes creeping back into the picture. It's a great battle down the straightaway. Oh, Vinny, down in the midfield, Skylar takes over the lead. Chad right on his heels in the 2. And now Skylar's got some open track ahead. Vinny still in the 3. Stokes not close enough to capitalize on that mistake. We've got 2 minutes left to go. It's Skylar 11-2, Chad 11-7, Vinny 11-8, Stokes 11-7. Watch the triple-ender. It's clear. Minute 30 to go. Skyler across the line. That was a good lap. Not so much. 26.509 the pace. Chad 25.5 flat. He's got to keep doing what he's doing. He'll get that 26. 1 minute to go. Vinny 3, Stokes 4, Colin rounding out the field. 45 seconds to go. Watch the start finish line. Watch start finish. Good job, Chad. Five seconds. That is going to be it. Chad not going to make it. There's Vinny, Colin, and one more for Skyler. And across the line. Thank you to my marshals and my drivers. You got Vinny taking third, Chad 2, and Skyler taking the win, 26.510. We got race number 6 on the track. Got Kevin, Gary, Tim, Basha Doodle Doo, Tristan, Pedro, Kendra, and Ryan. A full heat.
Tristan Humphrey. Pacheco. Kevin Alder.
What? Everybody take a picture. Skyler is indeed marshaling. Right on. Thank you, Mel. Thank you to all my marshals, including Skyler.
Pedro Molina. Bash a Doodle Doo. Tim Carr.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, but I know.
Kendra Knowles.
I just realized that when I
Gary Weaver.
called out. Just wanted to make it a little bit harder on you tonight. I'm racing four-wheel. All right, everybody's checked in. Shut it down. No more laps, please. Shut it down. So we got Kevin on the 1. Gary 2. Yes, you are. Gary 2. Tim 3. Basha Doodle Doo will take the 4. Tristan 5. Pedro 6. Kendra and Ryan will take the final spot. Marshals, be on your toes. Drivers, keep it clean. We are live in less than 5. Holy shnikes. Is Gary gonna get a good start? Got Basher in the, make that Pedro into the 2. Nice pass. Watch the triple. Watch triple, Lander. Watch triple. Clear. Gary out front. Pedro in the 2. Ryan 3. Those two had a great battle on Saturday. Watch the triple again. Watch the triple. That is clear. So with that, we'll put Pedro out front. He's got that all purple down the straightaway. Watch the start finish line. That was Ryan. Pedro down. Look at the speed out of Skyler. Leader across the line. There is Kendra all the way up into the 2. Gary 3, Ryan 4. Tristan rounds out the top 5. There's 3-car battle coming through the triple. That is for the 2 spot. Down the straightaway. Oh, Gary gets booted. Tristan gonna join the battle. Coming up onto the halfway point. It is Pedro. Kendra closing in. You got Gary in the 3, Ryan 4, Tristan rounding out the top 5 with the Basher 6, Kevin 7, and Tim in the 8. Teams, Kevin missed a lap. Coming up on to 2 minutes left to go. It is Pedro coming over the triple. Ooh! Had a shaky line coming into it. He gets stuck on the other side. No. Oh, that ain't him. It's a minute 30 to go. It is Pedro out front. Kendra 2. Ryan 3. Tristan 4. The Basher 5. What happened to Gary? Missed a lap. A lot of missing laps in this race. Got that one. Got that one. That one. Less than a minute. Leader coming across the line. There's Kendra in the 2. Gary 3 still holding off Ryan. Down the straightaway those two go. It's Tristan 5, Basher 6, Kevin 7, and Tim in the 8. Watch the triple. Watch triple. Clear. Again, watch the triple. Kendra out for one more. Kevin will not make it. Kevin, you're done. Basher, you're done. And that is everybody. Wow. So Gary should have got a 25. All right. Hey, Kendra. Yeah.
Sean King, Mel Marks, Sean Smith.
All right. Kendra Knowles, your guest announcer, announcing this one so Jared can run. Race number 7, 13.5, four-wheel drive buggy on the stand. Let's see
Jared
here.
Deloge.
All right, let's close the track. Let's shut down the track. I need to get a check. We need to get some cars checked in here. So first we need. Let's see. I need Hector to cross the line. Just Hector. Hector to cross the line. And we've got like 3 different transponders here. All right. Hold on a second. Hold on. Add driver.
Hector Lozano.
Okay, I've got Hector now. I need David Miller. Just David Miller to cross the line. All right.
David Miller.
And then I've got one more driver. So Pacheco's in here, but he's not actually. So, all right. Okay. Yeah. EV. Okay.
IRA Everett.
Got it. All right, everyone cross the line once. Everyone go ahead and cross
Sean
the line.
King.
We'll get this, make sure we got a
Hector
check from all
Lozano.
vehicles.
David Miller. Mel Marks. Sean Smith.
All right, so now we're just waiting on Jared. Jared's on the stand. Once he crosses the line, then we'll get it lined up.
Jared Deloge.
All right, I got a check from all vehicles. We got 7 in this one. On the poles, Sean King. On the 2, Jared Deluge. 3, Mel Marks. 4, Sean Smith. On the 5, Hector Lozano. 6, David Miller. And on the 7, Ira Everett. All right. You guys can move up 1, 3 in the back if you want. Unless you're good with that. There you go. Now we've got a grid. Looks like we got marshals in place. Drivers ready. Go at the sound of the tone, not before. And they're off. Sean King leading this one. And the first to cross the line, don't let Jared by. Block Jared. Make sure you block Jared. He's too fast already. Yeah, Sean King holding it down the straightaway. Silver and black, followed by Jared Deluge in the purple and white. It looks like we have Mel Marks in the 3, perhaps. David Miller to the 3. Jared goes down. He's going to lose 3 positions. Sean King leading this one from the beginning, crossing the line. That is your leader. Down the straightaway, silver and black. Looks like David Miller, solid green, making the moves. He's all the way up to second now. Miller, solid green, about a corner back from our leader. And looks like Sean Smith, another favorite to be in the mix here. Purple and yellow. Sean Smith getting tied up. That's going to let Jared by. That's not who you want in front. Jared making up ground now after a rough start. Down the straightaway, purple and white. Our leader still Sean King. Sean King in the silver over the triple. 26.504 pace. About a corner behind now. Jared Deluge. Purple and white. Third place is a battle. Yes, it is a battle. All right. Our leader's going through traffic now. Sean King coming over the triple. That's our leader. Jared now, no traffic in between them. Jared about a straightaway back from Sean King. Sean King leading this one. All right. He's getting through traffic nicely. Looks like, is it David Miller up to the 3? Sean Smith in the 4. Our leader goes down. 2 goes right behind him. Here comes Sean Smith. So 1, 2, 3 over the triple. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. Let me see. Sean Smith. Let me see if he lost a lap there. Nope, that's right. It's Sean King out front. Oh, he rolls it. Jared now out front. And Sean King to the 2. I'm showing David Miller in the 3 and Sean Smith in the 4. I don't see any missed laps here. Yeah, that's right. 1:30 remaining, drivers. It's Jared, Sean King, David Miller, top 3, followed by Sean Smith, Mel Marks, Ira Everett, and Hector Lozano. Jared making his way through traffic. Our leader, purple and white, down the straightaway. Looks like Sean King is still holding down the 2, coming over the triple. David Miller is in 3rd. There's 2 solid green cars here. I think David Miller is the second one coming down the straightaway. So Sean Smith still has a pretty good gap on David Miller. Time winding down, 40 seconds, drivers. It's Jared, Sean King, David Miller, Sean Smith, Mel Marks, Ira Everett, and Hector Lozano. 30 seconds. Oh boy, losing a body there. 20 seconds. Jared out front, coming over the triple. Taking the safe line. Sean King still in the 2. And looks like he's right behind him. Sean King could make the move. There's not enough time. That is time, drivers. Jared, you got caught. Sean King, you're done. Mel Marks, Hector Lozano, David Miller, and Ira. All right, that's a race. All right, David Miller with a 25.506 with third. Sean King, 25.501 second. And Jared DeLuge with a 25.5 flat. Setting the pace at 25.5 flat for 13.5 four-wheel drive. That is our last race for round 1. Round 2 is up in about 5 minutes. We'll start round 2 in 5 minutes at 7:30. Round 2 at 7:30. First up is going to be 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Gary Weaver, Welby Knowles, Hector Lozano, Pacheco, and Tristan. You guys are up in 4 minutes. And we need marshals. We will need marshals from that last race. Marshals from the last race. All right. Or, yeah. How do you set it up? All right, round 2. 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy, heat number 1. 2-minute call, 2-minute call.
Tristan Humphrey.
See, we'll need at least one more marshal from that 13.5 four-wheel drive race. One more marshal to marshal by the driver's stand, the corner by the driver's stand, and one marshal by me at the timing stand. All right, 1-minute call. Tristan Humphrey, Pacheco, Hector Lozano, Welby Knowles, and Gary Weaver. You guys are on the stand. Marshals from 13.5 four-wheel drive. I need 2 more. I need 2 marshals from that last race. 13.5 four-wheel drive.
Welby Knowles 3.
All right. Say we can get this one started pretty soon. It is 7:30.
Gary Weaver. Hector Lozano.
All right. One more marshal from 13.5 four-wheel drive over by me at the timing stand, pretty please. You'll get good race karma. And it's Pacheco gonna run this one? No? Okay. All right, Pacheco's out of this one, so we got 4 remaining cars. Tristan, it's a reverse order, so Tristan on the 1, Hector on the 2, Welby 3, and Gary the White Lightning on the 4. Hello. All right, we got a grid. We got marshals. Drivers ready. Go at the sound of the tone, not before. And they're off. Last chance to get that good spot on the grid and to make the A main. Ooh, rough start. Still plenty of time in this one. Tristan getting away. Our leader over the triple, doing the double. Orange and pink. Gary Weaver into the 2, and Welby Knowles into the 3, followed by Hector Lozano. Gary going for the triple. Welby going for the triple. Both of them making it. Early on in this class of batteries really make a difference. Gary clears it again, and so does Welby. Tristan leading it. Coming through the triple now. He's doubling it. Welby in the back of the pack. 3rd position. 1, 2, and 3. Tristan, Gary, Welby. Gary spins out. Here comes Welby. Welby into the 2 now. Gary falls into the 3. Hector still on the same lap in the 4, crossing the line now. Tristan currently on a TQ pace. Tristan looking to set the pace for this one here. Welby about 2 corners behind. Down the straightaway, 2nd position. And Gary now getting on the straightaway in 3rd. Still 3 whole minutes remaining. Plenty of time. Welby now within striking range of Tristan. Both of them double it. Taking the safe line into the S and onto the straightaway. Tristan over the double. Welby over the double. They're making it a race. Down the straightaway they go. Gary's still in this one. He's about 3 corners behind. Welby almost had that pass. They're on a 23.5 flat. Both of them ahead of TQ right now. Tristan holding it. We'll be looking for it. Across the line they go. Oh, Tristan tumbles. Welby's going to make the pass into the lead late in the race. Welby Knowles now down the straightaway. That is your leader, the orange, white, and green over the triple. Tristan now about a corner back in that pink and orange. And Gary Weaver now coming over the triple. That's 3rd place. Yellow, green, and white. He gets tied up with 4th place Hector. Welby now coming through traffic on a 23.501. That's 1 second faster than his previous time. Drivers, you have 1 minute. Welby now with clear track in front of him. Looking to set some good laps. It is possible to get 24. Just got to shave off 1 second within 45 seconds. Tristan Humphrey now still in 2nd. Crossing the line. And Gary Weaver down the straightaway in third, followed by Hector Lozano in the 4. 25 seconds. Welby now on a 5 flat, 0.8. He's going to need a nice lap. Ten seconds. Oh, that is time. When you cross the line, you will be done. All right, Welby, Gary Weaver, and Tristan and Hector. Everybody done. All right. That's a race. Taking third place. At the very end, Tristan Humphrey with a 22.506. Gary Weaver sneaking in that second position with a 22.503. And Welby taking the win with a 23.504. Good race, guys. All right. Race 2. You guys are up. 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Heat number 2. The time to beat is set by Welby Knowles, 23.502. If you guys want to make the show. On the stand, we have Mark Hunt, Mitchell Laughlin, John Barvick, Braden Cardis, and Ben Cropper. We need marshals from that last race. Track is closed as Jared blows off the marbles. You guys will have a couple laps after he's done. We need marshals. Volunteers are also welcome. We'll need at least 2 more marshals. We only got 2 out here. Looks like Jared is about to finish. Kendra Knowles, your guest announcer, signing off. Jared Deluge back to the stand. Good luck, racers. Have a good race. See you in the next round.
Braden Cardis, Mark Hunt, John Barvick, Ben Cropper, Mitchell Laughlin.
All right. Got all my drivers checked in. Could use one more marshal out here, maybe. Lineup is reversed order with Mark taking the 1, Mitchell 2, John 3, Braden 4, and Ben on the 5. Thank you, Jonathan. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Off and running, not as clean as the cleanest first lap. Keep going, Braden, I got you. It is Mitchell getting a good start. Mitchell's got some pace. He could sneak his way into that A main. I am taking the top 5 into the main as Mitchell leads the way. Ben 2, Mark rounding out the top 3. It is that all purple through the double single. Ben won this heat in the first round. Down the straightaway 1 and 2. You got Mark in the 3 with John 4, Braden 5. Oh, Braden down. Now John, oh. Just got to stop saying John's name. He was closing in onto the back of Mark for that top 3. It's down the straightaway 1 and 2. All purple going against the all green. Watch the triple. Watch triple. Wow. Nice job, drivers. Seven. Oh, sorry. Coming up onto the halfway point. First and second across the line. There's Mark and John. We got 2 separate battles out here. Mitchell holding a nice line. Ben not going to make it happen. It is very hard to make a pass around the outside here. With 2 minutes left to go. Mark pulling off a gap here on John as Mitchell down in the straightaway. Ben to the race lead. That all green of Ben sits second overall with that first round. Got Gary sitting third, Tristan 4, and Mitchell's got the final spot into the A main at the moment. As Ben gets tangled up, Mitchell over the top into the race lead. Cross the line, 1 and 2. Less than 1. See if Ben can make a pass. He's got the inside wide open. Nice clean racing here in 21.5. Until I said that. As the battle continues. It's 21.501. Mitchell needs to start thinking about his overall run here. Keep it clean. 10 seconds to go. Oh, Ben had the inside. Not taking advantage of it. Oh, and Mitchell rolls it over. Oh, and then the tone. Ben, you are done taking the win. There's John, Mitchell, a couple more to go. 2 more. 1 more. And that is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Mark takes third. Mitchell with the heart snatcher on the final lap. And Ben taking the win. But Mitchell still made the A main. 5th overall.
Sean King, Art Screama, David Miller.
So I will need 1 volunteer. Get 1 volunteer.
Scott Deluge.
Thank you, Tristan.
Skyla Bergeron. Chuck Erickson. Sean Smith.
And if I can get one volunteer, be greatly appreciated. Right down here, Ira. Yeah. Thank you, sir. So we are going to shut it down. No more laps, please. No more laps. So we got Chuck Erickson taking the 1. King on the 2. David Miller 3. Sean Smith 4. The Roadrunner 5. Skyler 6. And Art will take the 7. All right, we've got our drivers, marshals ready. Less than 5. So it was a fairly clean start. Roadrunner getting tangling up with others. Chuck Erickson gets a nice clean start out front. Skyler moves to the 2 with Sean King, rounding out the top 3. Oh, Skyler makes the move for the race lead. Chuck to the 2, King 3. He got the Roadrunner 4, Art 5. It's a big mistake out of, who was that? That was Chuck going down. So Chuck gonna fall back 3 spots. King up into the 2, Roadrunner 3. You got Smith closing in on that battle. So over the triple, all 5 of these cars battling down the straightaway. Oh, slight mistake there out of the Roadrunner. Lost grip in that corner. There's a slight hesitation from both Scott and Art. God, King rolls it over. He's going to lose 4 spots in one corner. As Art moves up into the 2. Roadrunner 3. Chuck 4. Sean Smith 5. King in the 6. And David Miller, the only one having a bad race. He's nowhere near anybody. Skyler coming up onto the tail end of this pack. Coming up onto 2 minutes left to go. Still lots of racing to go. Skyler's already got the TQ wrapped up, but he's going to throw a wrench in this battle anyways. Got a minute 45. Minute 30, watch the start finish line. Oh, a couple cars down. One car goes down and it's chaos. Oh, that's the Roadrunner and Chuck throwing elbows out there. Coming up onto the final minute, still lots to go. It is Art in the 2, King 3, Smith in the 4. You got the battle for the top 5, Chuck and the Roadrunner down the straightaway. They're not far off the backer of the pair of Smiths. Pair of Sean's. Whoops. Ten seconds to go. That battle gonna go out for one more. Skylar, you are done. David, you're done. Smith up the inside. Oh, cut it close. Smith did finish in 4th. Chuck just wasn't close enough by a 1/10 of a second. Actually, half a 1/10 of a second. Jeez. King takes 3rd. Art 2 and Skylar could have been the TQ in 17.5. That was an awesome finish. So we have got the final qualifier here for 17.5 two-wheel.
Andrew Hammond, Pedro Molina, Andrew Dagg, Ben Tracy, Mel Marks.
All
Noodle
right, I
Head,
got all my drivers checked
Jonathan
in.
Tailrow.
Thank you to all my marshals. Watch the straightaway. Watch straight. The lineup is gonna be Mel Marks on the 1, Andrew Hammond on the 2, Ben Tracy 3, the other Andrew 4, Jonathan 5, Pedro 6, and Noodlin take the 7. It is, yep, Andrew and Andrew. All right. Drivers and marshals. We are live in less than 5. Off and running. Oh, it's getting sketchy. Wow, the triple. And King doing the best he can out here. There's 4 cars down in that corner. It's Pedro going to lead the way. Hammond in the 2. Noodling all the way to the 3 spot. The battle over the triple for the 2 spot. You got Hammond and Noodlin, a.k.a. Jeremy. They're closing in on Pedro, coming across the line, top 3. What? Oh. Thought you were leaving. I was like, where are you going? Oh. Oh. It is that blue, pink, silver coming across the line as your race leader. All silver of Jeremy in the 2. Then Andrew Hammond in the top 3. The other Andrew in the 4. Jonathan struggling in the 5. Ben 6 and Mel in the 7. As they're getting all tangled up. That's going to give Hammond the race lead. Oh, as he comes up just short off the triple. He did not miss that by much. As Noodlin takes over the lead. Pedro 2, Hammond 3. Jonathan all the way to the 4 now. Andrew 5, Ben 6, Mel 7. About halfway. Oh, Hammond down in the middle. That's going to give Jonathan the 3 spot. Noodling across the line. 25-508. If you see that all silver card, get out of the way. Pedro not far behind. Pink, blue, and silver. Down the straightaway for Pedro. And it's Jonathan 3, Hammond 4, Andrew 5, Ben 6, and Mel. We've got the open 2-wheel drive coming up next. Oh. Just be mindful, down the straightaway is your second place driver. Pink nose, silver in the back. Over the triple now. And it's Hammond back into the 3 spot. Jonathan 4, Andrew 5. Ooh, watch the triple. That's Pedro. 2 down. We've got 20 seconds to go. Ooh, Pedro again. Come. Yeah, well, there we are. It was a bad time for these batteries to go out. Hammond takes 3rd. Pedro 2, and Noodlin takes the win. It is Noodlin going 5th overall. Kicks out the Roadrunner. 25-509 for Noodlin. So we've got race number 5, the open 2-wheel drives.
Colin Clark. Chad. Jared Stokes.
All right. Thank you to all my marshals. Thank you to Chuck for blowing the track.
Vinny.
Wow.
Skyla Bergeron.
All right, straightaway is closed. It's going to be Chad on the 1, Vinny 2, Colin 3, Skylar 4, Stokes on the 5. Again, that is Chad, Vinny, Colin, Skylar, Stokes. Come on, Stokes. Let him have it. Give him the beans. Right. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. So we are off and running. This was a pretty good race in the first round. Good battle between Vinny, Chad, and Skylar. Is Chad going to lead the way? Skylar already up into the 2. Vinny 3, Stokes 4. Colin falling back to the 5. Ooh. It's top 2 over the triple. Chad coming up short. You got Vinny and Stokes. Good battle here for the top 3. Down the straightaway. Oh, I got it. You're good. Stokes all over the side of Vinny. Gets the back and uses the power down the straightaway. That's the difference between Mod and 17.5 right there. You can only use it down that short straightaway. So he's still got lots of time to go. Just about 2 minutes in. 3 to go. Still Vinny and Stokes. Battle for the top 3. Oh, Skylar right into the pipe. Caught that hole. So we are halfway through. Oh, Vinny. Looked for the inside there. Gave it a spurt. So that was Colin creeping into the picture there. Went down off the triple. Still closest battle is Stokes and Vinny. Chad putting a lap down on Vinny. A minute 30. Coming up onto the final minute. Pretty lackluster race here in the second heat. Got race 6 coming up next. 17.5 four-wheel drive. Thirty seconds to go. Ooh. Oh, Stokes rolling it over. Vinny nowhere close. Three, two, one. Skylar and Vinny keep it going. There is Colin Jordan. Chad. Oh, messed up Vinny. That is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. You got Stokes taking third. Chad 2 and Skylar taking the win. 27-5-10. I will need the road runner to the call box.
Pacheco. Tristan Humphrey. Gary Weaver. Tim Carr. Pedro Molina. Kevin Alder. Bash a Doodle Doo. Kendra Knowles.
Nice. Yep. Now I do need drivers out here to marshal. And you know who you are. I do need one more marshal. His name is Chad. Oh my goodness. All right, lineup is going to be reversed order. We got Ryan, Kendra, Pedro, Tristan, Basher, Tim, Gary, Kevin. All right. I need Chad out to marshal. Well, he needs to cut it. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. right, so far it is Kendra leading the way. Ryan 2, Pedro 3. Got Tristan 4, Gary in the 5. Sorry, make that the Basher in the 5. Gary 6, Kevin 7, and Tim in the 8. As Kendra and Ryan get together. Pedro right back into this thing. Tristan not far off. So he comes up deathly short off that triple. Almost kills Chad. As top 3 coming down the straightaway is Ryan, Kendra, Pedro coming over the triple. Ah, Kendra just clipped the pipe. That was incredible driving out of Kendra. Tristan in the 4 with Gary 5. Coming up onto the halfway point. Go, Tim. Battle for second down the straightaway. Blue, pink, and white going against the all purple over the triple. Watching the triple. Watch triple. Stay to the inside. That is clear. It is Ryan throwing down a good lap time here. 11.8 last time by. 11.2 that time by. There you go, Ryan. Let him know. So Ryan currently on a TQ run here. 26.504. With Kendra running into 2. Pedro into 3, Tristan 4, Gary 5. Minute 30 to go, drivers. Just be mindful of the faster drivers around you. Watch the triple, watch triple. Watch the triple, stay inside, inside. That is clear. Gary missed a lap. Oh, again, watch the triple. Stay to the inside, inside off the triple. Good job, guys. That's how it's done right there. It is Kendra, Pedro, Tristan. You 3 got caught. Oh, one more down in a triple. And across the line. Thank you to my marshals. Thank you to my drivers. Was Pedro taking 3rd, Kendra 2, and Ryan setting the TQ. Day 26.509. So we've got 4-wheel drive.
David Miller. Sean King. Sean Smith. Ira Everett. Hector Lozano. Mel Marks. Jared Deluge.
All right, Kendra Knowles, your guest announcer, back on the on the timing stand for this race number 7, 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy, the last race of qualifying. Let's see, I need one more, at least one more marshal by the driver's stand from that last race. One more marshal from 17.5 four-wheel drive buggy by the driver's stand, Pizza Feast sign there, and then maybe one, yeah. All right, looks like you guys are lined up, but I'll just call it out. It's going to be Ira on the 1, David 2, Hector 3, Sean Smith 4, Mel Marks 5, Jared Deluge 6, and Sean King on the 7. All right, looks like you guys are ready to race. All right, we got marshals in place. We have drivers on the stand. Drivers ready. Go at the sound of the tone, not before. And they're off. 2 solid green cars leading the way. Looks like David Miller. Whoa. And Sean Smith just jumping into second there. Sean Smith, purple and yellow. Looks like David Miller gets around too. This dark solid green. So Sean Smith leading it. David Miller in the 2. Ira falls to the 3. Here comes Sean King. So Sean King into the 4, and Jared. Oh, Sean King rolls it. Jared's going to take the 4. So Jared's got his fishing reel and line hooked. Our leader over the triple, yellow and purple, Sean Smith. Second place, David Miller, the darker solid green. And now Jared Deluge up to the 3. Jared on the move. Top 3 within a straightaway length of each other. Our leader coming over the triple, solid green right behind him in the 2, and purple and white in the 3. Thank you, guys. David Miller making up ground on Sean Smith. Jared Deluge making up ground on both 1 and 2 down the straightaway. Jared now within striking distance of second place. Sean Smith holding it down the straightaway. David Miller not going to make it easy for Jared. Top 3 now getting on the straightaway. Purple and yellow, solid green, and purple and white. 1, 2, 3 over the triple. They're making a race of it. Still plenty of time in this one. More than halfway to go. Jared making a love tap and a pass. Our leader goes down. He's going to lose 2 places. Jared now out in front. David Miller, dark solid green in the 2, still right behind him. Jared makes a mistake. David Miller bumps into him. On the inside, Miller takes it. Miller now into the lead for the first time. See if he can hold it for at least a couple laps. David Miller taking the tightest line as he can. Jared being patient. Oh, traction roll. Jared's going to wait. That is so gentlemanly. That's awesome. All right, so Sean Smith now, in all that commotion, back to the front. He's got the most laps out front for this race. Less than 2 minutes, drivers. So Sean Smith now, our leader, purple and yellow, over the triple, about a corner ahead of second and third. Second place, David Miller holding it down. Jared making the move. Nice move, Jared. That one counts. That one definitely counts. Jared with a nice pass. Miller now falling back to the 3. Jared setting his sights on the top position. He's got just over a minute and 20 seconds. Sean Smith down the straightaway. Jared Deluge down the straightaway. 1 and 2. David Miller still in the mix. 1 minute, drivers. That's plenty of time to make up a corner's length. They're coming into traffic now. Let's see how this turns out. Sean Smith gets really lucky. So does Jared. All right, they got clear track in front of him now. Let's see how Jared handles this. Sean Smith holds a nice tight line. Onto the straightaway they go. 1 and 2. Jared just waiting for an opportunity. 30 seconds, drivers. We got 2 laps left in this race. Jared's got to make his move within those 2 laps. 1 and 2. Jared making it a race. Over the triple they go. Jared right on Sean Smith's bumper. Down the straightaway they go. 10 seconds. This is going to be the last lap for these two. Let's see what happens. Onto the straightaway they go. Jared gets up on 2 wheels. That is time. Oh, Jared looking for the inside. Oh. Oh, okay. As you cross the line, you will be done. And everybody is done. Okay, that one was a photo finish. Taking 3rd place, David Miller, 26.510. Second place, guess who? It's going to be Sean Smith with a 26.504.69. And taking the win, Jared Deluge with a 26.504.67. So 200ths of a second. Incredible pass at the end by Jared there. That was awesome. Good race, guys. That's how it's done. That is how it's done. All right, that finishes up qualifying. Next up will be the mains. We'll get those mains sorted out and printed here. Let's start the mains. Let's start the mains at 8:30 in 5 minutes. The mains will start at 8:30, 5 minutes. First up will be 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy B main. And we'll have those mains printed, sorted out here in just a minute. So, good run, Jared. that was incredible, the pass. All right, so it was
Andrew Hammond.
All right, the mains are printed. Please check the mains. Open two-wheel drive has been moved so that we don't have back-to-back racers. So open will be the last race now. The other races are pretty much in the same order. So 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy B main, you guys are up first. And okay, and we'll need drivers out of 13.5 four-wheel drive to marshal this first race. Yeah. All right, when you guys are ready, it's 8:30. If you guys are ready to start, we're ready up here. So our marshals are going to be Sean Smith, David Miller, Sean King, Mel Marks, Ira Everett, Hector Lozano, and Pacheco. We need marshals. The drivers are going to be Hector Lozano. Okay, I guess he can't marshal. Mark Hunt, John Barvik, and Braden Cardis. You guys are on the stand. I think. Okay. All right, drivers and marshals, you can start making your way out. Marshals from 13.5 four-wheel drive. We still need a few more. I see 3 of our racers. I need one more. It's Hector, Mark, John, and Braden. Oh, here we go. Mark's coming up.
Hector Lozano. John Barvik.
Track is blown off and open for you guys to do a couple laps. All right, looks
Braden
like
Cardis.
we have the minimum for marshals. One more would be great if you want to Go over here by that pipe on the straightaway. Getting on the straightaway. All right, looks like our drivers are ready to line this up. Our TQ tonight is going to be Hector Lozano on the 1. On the 2, Mark Hunt. On the 3, John Barvick. And on the 4, Braden Cardis. All right, 21-5. Two-wheel drive buggy B main on the grid. We have marshals in place. We've got drivers on the stand. Drivers ready. Go at the sound of the tone, not before. And they're off. Oh, our leader rolls it. He's going to lose 2 positions. That's going to put Mark Hunt in the lead. Red with the black wheels. He's now got about a corner lead. Meanwhile, we've got a battle for second position. The battle is on. Second place right now is Hector in the white car. Third goes down. Let's let John Barvick into the 3. Mark Hunt now with about a corner lead. Hector on the hunt, though. On the hunt for Mark Hunt. All right, Mark Hunt in the red. Getting onto the straightaway. Red and blue. Black wheels. About a straightaway lead over Hector Lozano. White car. Third place is going to be John Barvick. That bright pink and yellow. And Braden in the 4. Everybody's still on the same lap. There's a battle in the front. And there's a battle in the back. 1 and 2 now coming over the triple. Both doubling it. Mark Hunt holding down the lead. Hector right behind him, about a straightaway behind. And the battle in the back, John Barvick down the straightaway. Followed by Braden. That's 3 and 4. Oh, our leader goes down. Mark Hunt is going to lose that first place position. Hector Lozano now with the straightaway lead in the white car. 1 mistake. 1 position. Still anybody's race. We got a whole 3 minutes remaining. That's plenty of time to make up a corner's distance. Hector Lozano leading it. White car coming over the triple now. Mark Hunt not letting him get away. Red car with the black wheels. Meanwhile, John Barvick now crossing the line, and he's going wide. He's going to almost let third position by. Somehow he manages to hang on to it. Braden was looking for it. Oh, Braden goes down. That's going to give John Barvick a little more room, little breathing room there. Braden's still in this one. Our leaders getting tied up with lap traffic. 1 and 2 now. Getting on the straightaway, they get tied up. 1 and 2 get tied up. Mark Hunt with a quicker marshal there. Hector Lozano right on his tail. They're making it a race. Onto the straightaway. Hector bounces off the pipe there. He's going to give Mark Hunt a little more time with under 2 minutes to go, drivers. Still plenty of time. Mark Hunt still within a corner. Oh no, he gets tied up a little. And he manages to hold on to the lead. Mark Hunt and Hector over the triple now. Hector now within striking distance. Mark going a little wide there. Oh, Mark gets it a little bit wrong there. Hector now into the lead. Hector bouncing. Mark back into the lead. They're really making a race of it. Mark Hunt gets the better of that triple with just over 1 minute, drivers. They're making it a race. John Barvick in the 3 still. Braden. Let me see here if that's right. When they cross the line, we'll see. John and Braden were having a race. Yep, John is in the lead. He's just behind Braden because he's about to lap him. Looks like. 45 seconds, drivers. Mark Hunt still leading this one with a straightaway lead. All he has to do is keep it on its wheels. Hector Lozano looking for it, making a charge here at the end. 30 seconds. Hector in the white car, 1 and 2 down the straightaway. John Barvick just has to drive it home to get that 3rd position. And Braden in the 4. Less than 20 drivers. There's still time out front. Mark Hunt, that gap is getting smaller. Less than 10 drivers. Let's see if they make the line and really make a race of it. Oh, Mark Hunt goes wide, but he gets it back. They both make the line. Oh, Mark Hunt rolls it. This is going to be the last lap. Oh, that's a tough one for Mark Hunt. He was leading it most of this race. All right, that's a race. Everybody is done. Good racing, guys. All right, in the 4, Braden Cardis, 19.508. In the 3, John Barvick, 25.10. Mark Hunt losing it right at the end there with a 21.514, second place. And Hector squeaking by in first. Hector Lozano with a 21.512. Good race, guys. Up next, we have 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy, A-Main. And we'll need marshals and maybe some volunteer. Marshals and a volunteer to marshal this next race. On the stand for our A-Main 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy, we have Welby Knowles, our TQ, followed by Ben Cropper, Gary Weaver, the White Lightning, and Tristan Humphrey and Mitchell Laughlin. These guys made the show. Track is closed until Jared finishes blowing it off. And I'll need a marshal, at least one more marshal by me at the timing stand. One more marshal, a volunteer would be very much appreciated. Volunteer and you get good race karma. All right, track is open. Track is open. All right. So let's let everybody cross the line and get their check.
Gary Weaver. Welby Knowles 3.
All right, Kendra Knowles, your guest announcer, signing off. Jared Deluge back to the stand. Good luck, racers.
All right, it is Welby, your TQ. Ben on the 2, Gary 3, Tristan 4, and Mitchell making the main. Could use one more marshal. I will need one more marshal. Yeah, right there. Thanks, Kendra. Doing everything tonight. All right, drivers and marshals. We are live in less than 5. We are off and running. So Welby gets a nice clean start out front. Gary in the 2, and it's a pile up here between 4 and 5 as Ben takes over the 3 spot. Welby across the line. Gary keeping tabs on him. With Ben in the 3, Tristan 4, Mitchell. He's got to keep it smooth. Oh, it's Ben into the side of Tristan. Mitchell gains a spot. His first minute in. on. Oh. Gary closing right back in on Welby. Oh, look for the inside there. As they get tangled, Gary goes down all on his own. Got second place right there behind you, Mitchell. It's coming up onto the halfway point. Welby over that triple, coming across the line. The 12-7 that time by. It's one of his better laps. Gary, 13 flat in the 2 spot with Tristan not too far behind. Tristan's got that pink yellow through the double single. Then it's Ben 4, Mitchell 5. We got a minute 30. Oh, and Mitchell jumping a triple on top of Welby. Luckily, Welby got a lucky roll. And he does it again. Coming up onto the final minute. Welby almost has a full lap on the lead as Tristan takes over the 2, Gary to the 3. Oh, Tristan coming up short off the triple. Gary back to the 2. 35 seconds to go. That is time. Ben, you are done. Mitchell, cross the line. One more. That is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you to my drivers. Got Tristan taking 3rd, Gary 2, and Welby taking the win. 24-509. We have got 17-5, B main. It's going to be the Roadrunner, Pedro, Andrew, Hammond, the other Andrew, Ben, and Mel.
Scott Deluge. Pedro Molina, Andrew Hammond, Ben Tracy, Mel Marks, Andrew Dagg.
All right. Let's shut them down, drivers. No more laps, please. So it is the Roadrunner on the 1. Pedro 2. Andrew Hammond 3. The other Andrew 4. It's Ben on the 5, and Mel will take the back. Hey, Tristan, hey, come over here. Thank you, sir. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. We are off and running. 17.5 B main. It's a nice clean start for everybody in this one. You love to see it. I know Ben likes to see it. It's the Roadrunner trying to create a gap between him and Pedro. Pedro's got a lot of speed down the straightaway. Then it's Hammond into 3. Andrew 4. Mel moves up into the 5, getting around Ben. It is the Roadrunner coming over that triple. Pedro not far behind. Only about a second behind. Got Hammond in the 3 spot. Just as I say that, he rolls it over. Andrew up into the 3. The pink and purple. There's your leader across the line. Green and white down the straightaway. Pink, blue, silver runs into 2. And it's Andrew into 3. Pink and purple. With Hammond 4, Mel 5, Ben in the 6. We are just about halfway. Getting that pink, blue, and silver in the 2 spot. Mel gives them plenty of room. Mel, a very well-seasoned veteran. He knows what's going on out there. The Roadrunner putting down solid laps down the straightaway. Your leader, white and green. Close call over that triple. Roadrunner on a 26.509. Pedro in the 2, 25.505. Got Andrew 3, Hammond now into the 3. Andrew made a mistake somewhere out there. Coming up onto the final minute. Race leader coming through down the straightaway. We've got 45 seconds to go. What? 20 seconds. Roadrunner needs this final lap. It needs to be a good one. Oh, that was it right there. Yeah, Roadrunner, you are done. Went wide in that one corner. That's what cost it for him. Andrew, you're done. Pedro, that is everybody. Thank you to my marshals and my drivers. It is Hammond taking third, Pedro 2, and the Roadrunner takes the win. They 25-5 flat. Missed it by a tenth. So we've got the A main drivers out here.
David Miller. Sean King. Sean Smith. Art Screama. Skyla Bergeron. Noodle N. Chuck Erickson.
All right. The lineup is going to be Skylar Bergeron, your TQ. Art on the 2. Sean Smith on the 3. David 4. Noodlin on the 5 with King 6 and Chuck Erickson. The two 21-5s out there getting work done. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Mel. No. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Oh, David getting a bad end of the deal on that one. His top 3 going to try to branch themselves out. Chuck Erickson all the way up into the 4 spot. Good start. Skyler leads the way. Art into the wrong lane. Sean Smith to the 2. Chuck Erickson in the 3. King in the 4. And Noodlin rounding out the top 5. Oh, nice move out of Art. That was beautifully done. Woo! Is that side by side over the triple? That got scary. Skyler down that straightaway. Sean Smith in the 2 spot. King 3, Noodle in 4. It's like David 5, Art 6, and Chuck That's a good battle coming across the line. As Art makes another good move. We are 2 minutes in. We've got 3 to go. Who is that? Oh, that was King down. But King gonna drop all the way to the 7. He was running in the middle of that battle. So it's Skylar 1, Smith 2, Newland to the 3, Art 4, David Miller rounding out the top 5. So now Skylar clear of the traffic. These guys can battle. Watch the triple. It's clear. Just past the halfway point. Your leader down the straightaway. 27,503. Sean Smith in the 2. He's coming over the triple now. Only driver left on lead lap. He's got the pink and yellow down the straightaway. Art in the 3. Miller 4. Noodle in 5. Minute 30 to go. Race 5 coming up next. That should be 17.5 four-wheel. Ooh, Noodlin with a big hit off the triple. Finds its wheels eventually. It's a 3-car battle. Noodlin, King, Chuck, all going down the straightaway. That's the battle for the top 5. You could throw Miller in there as well. It's a 4-car battle coming across the line. As Art closed in on Sean Smith. Art's been putting in a hero run. We got 30 seconds to go. Oh, watch the inside. Slight bobble there. Chuck thought he gave him enough room, but Sean just clipped that back wheel. It's enough for Art to squeeze by. White flag is out, 1 to go. Oh. Is David not gonna make it. David, you're done. Noodling, King, Art, and the rest of them. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Yeah, it would. You got Sean Smith taking 3rd, Art in the 2, and Skylar Bergeron taking the win. 27,507. Matching that first round TQ almost to the 10th. So we've got 17.5 four-wheel drive A main.
Tristan Humphrey.
Oh, man.
Tim Carr,
All right, thank you to Andrew
Kevin
for blowing off
Alder.
the track.
Kendra Knowles,
We've got four-wheel
Doodle-doo.
drive, A main.
Pedro Molina,
These
Pacheco,
guys have had great
Gary
battles
Weaver,
all night long. So everybody's checked in. Let's go ahead and shut it down. No more laps, please. As we got Ryan, your TQ, Kendra Knowles on the 2, Pedro 3, Gary Weaver 4, Tristan 5, Basha Doodle Doo take the 6, Kevin 7, and Tim on the 8. Oh, look at him taunting. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live on the sound of the tone. Oh, it's Gary down early. Got tangled up there with Tristan. So Ryan taking advantage of that TQ, but for how long? It's Pedro to the race lead. Kendra to the 2. Look at the start out of Kevin. All the way to the 4. So top 2 over the triple and across the line. It's that all purple of Pedro, followed by Kendra. Blue, white, and pink. And your TQ Orion trying to close the gap once again. Purple and silver. Oh, I got it, Tim. I got it. All right. Ooh, blew the body off the thing. Watch the triple. Watch triple. Oh, battery's out. Here, I got it, Sean. I got it, Sean. Here. I got it. All right, counting down to 3 minutes left to go. Pay attention to your race leaders. Over the triple. Got Kendra, Pedro in the 2. Tristan up into the 3. Ryan falling to the 4. Basha Doodle Doo. Rounding out the top 5. All right, coming up on to 2 minutes left to go. Plenty of race. As Kendra and Pedro nose to tail over the triple. Tristan right there in the 3 spot. He could capitalize. Battle for the lead coming down the straightaway. Oh, as Pedro's got the inside. Kendra trying to shut the door. Beautiful defensive driving out of Kendra as Tristan makes the move up into the 2 spot. Tristan's here to play as well. Over the triple, top 3. Oh, Pedro down. Coming up onto the final minute. It's head-to-head down the straightaway. Kendra, Tristan. Pedro not out of this one yet. He's still turning fast lap times. 11.6 last time by. Pink, blue, and white out front, followed by the silver, yellow. It's got the orange wing. It's Kendra across the line. Tristan not far behind. Pedro trying to close the gap. Over the triple, your leader. Down the straightaway for Kendra. Got Tristan right there in the 2 spot. Just barely making that triple. Oh, that's the white flag. Tristan down. Pedro back to the 2. With Kevin across the line. Ryan, Kendra taking the win. Watch start finish line. Watch start finish. That is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Tristan taking 3rd. Pedro 2, and Kendra Knowles taking the win, 25-504. So we've got 13.5 four-wheel drive on the track.
Okay, race 6, 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy A main on. You guys are up. Yeah. On the stand, we've got Jared DeLuge, Sean Smith, David Miller, Sean King, Mel Marks, Ira Everett, Hector Lozano, and Pacheco. Or wait, Pacheco's not in this one. We've got a pretty full heat, 7 cars. Thank you, Chuck. All right, looks like track maintenance is done. If you guys want to get a couple laps in, caution as the marshals enter the track.
David Miller, Hector Lozano, Jared DeLuge, Sean Smith, Sean King.
Looks like we've got enough marshals. I just need everyone to cross that line. So I need Ira Everett. One more car to cross the line. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is Ira Everett gonna make this one? Anybody know? Ira Everett, or is he still going to race this one? Anybody see a sign back there? Ira Everett, you are up. Looks like Ira's out on this one, so we're down to 6 cars. That'll be a little bit easier to make passes. Okay, lineup is going to be our TQ, Jared DeLuge on the 1, Sean Smith on the 2, David Miller 3, Sean King 4, Mel Marks 5, Hector Lozano on the 6. Looks like we've got our marshals in place. Let's see if we can make this a race. Drivers ready. Go with the sound of the tone, not before. And they're off. Jared leading the way. Sean Smith right behind him. David Miller. Solid green. Top three. Everybody running in the order that they qualified in. Making a nice train out of it. Jared using that pole position, taking it to his advantage. Sean Smith not letting him get away, and David Miller. Whoa, Jared bumps into the pipe. Sean Smith is going to close that gap, half a straightaway. Not even that now, between 1 and 2. David Miller in the mix, 1, 2, and 3. Getting onto the straightaway right now. Purple and white is your leader. That's Deluge crossing the line. Yellow and purple. That's Smith. And solid green is Miller down the straightaway. Looks like Mel Marks. Sean King, Mel Marks, and Hector. 4, 5, and 6. Still plenty of time. 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Jared now looking to extend the gap between him and Sean. He's got probably about a straightaway lead now. David Miller not letting Sean out of his side either. The gap is getting a little bigger, but they're still pretty close. One bobble is all it takes to close that gap. Still a full 3 minutes remaining, drivers. It's Jared, Sean Smith, David Miller, top 3, followed by Sean King, Mel Marks, and Hector Lozano, 4, 5, and 6. All right, Jared now with a fairly comfortable lead and on a blistering pace, the fastest pace of the night so far. I'm going to call it out. It's 28.506. Let's see if he can keep that pace. He'll be the only one tonight to get a 28-lap pace, 28-lap run. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining, drivers. Jared on fire, crossing the line, 28.506. Sean Smith crossing the line, 27.505, and David Miller, 27.509. Closest race is between second and third. Let's see. Sean Smith down the straightaway. David Miller down the straightaway. That's about a straightaway gap between second and third. A minute 30 remaining, drivers. Jared coming up on lap traffic now. Still on a 28 lap pace. Pretty solid one as long as he keeps it on its wheels. And Jared gets by lap traffic. Oh. Drivers, you have 1 minute remaining. Jared, Sean Smith, David Miller, top 3, followed by Sean King, Mel Marks, and Hector Lozano, 4, 5, and 6. Jared on a 5:07 now. Just slowing down, but he just got to keep it on its wheels. Still on a 28 lap run. 40 seconds, drivers. Sean King with a pretty solid 4th position. Mel Marks is pretty close to him though. In 5. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Mel Marks is a lap behind Sean King. 15 seconds, drivers. Enough time for 1 lap or so. 10 seconds. Jared makes the line. Keep going. As you cross the line, you'll be done. Sean King, you're done. Hector or Mel Marks. Jared, David, Sean, everybody is done. All right. Good run, guys. Taking third place, David Miller, 26.508. Second place, Sean Smith with a 27.510. And the fastest driver of the night tonight is Jared DeLuge with a 28.508. Good run, guys. Up next, we have race number 7, the final race of the night. Open two-wheel drive buggy. On the stand, we've got Skylar Bergeron, Chad, Vinny, Jared Stokes, and Colin Clark. A nice stacked heat. Vinny, what kind of drop was that? All right, marshals from the last race. Let's see. Yeah, before you guys go home, we need you guys to marshal. Awesome. Thanks, Tristan.
Chad.
We need at least one marshal by the Pizza Feast sign under the driver's stand. One more marshal.
Jared Stokes.
Over by the Pizza Feast sign. Looks like Jared's going to take that role. Okay. I need a check from Skylar and a check from Colin. You guys need to cross the line.
Bergeron.
All right, I got Skylar. I need Colin to cross the line.
Colin Clark.
All right, guys, get it out of your system. I want to see a good race here. All right. All right, let's go ahead and line it up. Straightaway close. Let's line it up. Our TQ tonight, Skylar Bergeron on the 1, Chad on the 2, Vinny on the 3, Jared Stokes on the 4, and Colin Clark on the 5. All right, looks like we got enough marshals. We've got our cars on the grid, drivers ready. Go with the sound of the tone, not before. And they're off. Bergeron leading him around. Chad right on his tail, not letting him get away. Oh, they get tied up. Oh, this is supposed to be open class. You guys aren't supposed to do that. All right, Jared Stokes out to the lead after all the commotion. Jared Stokes handed an early Christmas present, another Christmas present for Jared. Jared, all you got to do is drive it. Jared Stokes. Purple and green down the straightaway. And it looks like Skylar now back to the 2 and Chad right behind him. Vinny right behind Chad. Jared Stokes with a comfortable lead now. Half a track lead. Stokes making a comeback after being absent from the 10th scale scene for a while. Skylar on the hunt though. And he's definitely capable of making that, closing that gap. We still got plenty of time. Jared keeping it steady. Skylar turning on the turbo. And Chad not letting Skylar get away. Our mod driver. Vinny in the mix. And Colin rounding off the 5, top 5. Jared Stokes now coming into the triple. Skylar coming into the triple. Definitely got that hook and line reeling hard. Jared leading this race for most of it. Skylar now within a corner. Chad's within a corner, 2 corners of Skylar, and Vinny's still there in the 4. The race to watch is going down the straightaway. Jared Stokes. Skylar right behind him now. Let's see how this turns out. Jared now turning it on. I can see him grabbing the throttle now. Skylar, though, right there, being persistent. Down the straightaway they go. Nose to tail. 1 bobble is all it takes. Skylar being patient. It's kind of a rare sight to see, actually. Skylar being very patient. Oh, almost. Jared holding him off. Skylar going inside. Nice. That one counts. That one counts. That was a good pass. Skylar now to the lead. Jared held him off as long as he could. Meanwhile, Chad, not that far behind, about 2 corners back in 3rd position. Chad now setting his sights on Jared with 1 minute and about 30 seconds, minute 30 remaining, drivers. So Chad now on the hunt. Stokes down the straightaway. Chad down the straightaway. 1 straightaway between 2nd and 3rd. Chad's definitely got the motor. Stokes just keeping a solid, consistent line. Skylar pulling away a bit. Stokes driving a good race. Chad grabbing some throttle down that straightaway. Closing the gap even more. 45 seconds, about 3 laps to make his move. The race to watch. Chad going on the inside. Oh, not quite. Running out of time here. Drivers, you have 30 seconds. Stokes holding down 2nd position. Chad on the hunt for it. Oh, and he bobbles there. Vinny in the 4, Colin in the 5. Time is winding down. Oh, and there it is. 1 bobble out of Stokes after a perfect race. Chad making the pass. This is going to be the last lap right here. And that is time. Drivers, as you cross the line, you will be done. All right. Good race, guys. All right. Taking 3rd position, Jared Stokes with a 25.502. Taking 2nd right at the end there, Chad with a 25.501. And taking the win, Skylar Bergeron, 26.504. Good race, guys. All right. That was our final race. That concludes our Wednesday night race program. On behalf of MHOR RC Raceway, thank you guys for coming out. It's you racers that make this place what it is. The track will be open for practice. I'll turn on the timer if you guys want to run down the batteries. Track will be open for as long as you see, Jared not on. Once he pulls that hose out, the track is closed. So you probably got 10, 15 minutes to run a couple laps, run your batteries down. Let me see here. Timer's not quite on yet. Hold on a second. Oops. No, we don't want to do that. Finish. All right. The lap counter's on. All right, great racing tonight. Just a reminder, tomorrow, Thursday, Skylar Bergeron will be doing a test and tune. If you guys want to learn some tips and tricks to make your car a little faster, come on out and practice with us tomorrow, Thursday. I think it's at 6 o'clock. Double check with Chad, but Skylar Bergeron will be heading that clinic, and you can pick his brain and see if you can get faster. Our next race will be Saturday. Sign up closes at 2:30. Races start at 3 on Saturday. All right. Kendra Knowles, your guest announcer, signing off for the night. I hope you guys have a good evening. Drive safe when you go home. Kendra Knowles signing off.
Scott Deluge. Twelve flat. 11/8. 48.7. 12.4. 12.1. 12.3. 11.8. 11.9. 11.9. 12.4. 53.6. 11.9. 12.3. 12.1. 12.1. 12.2. 13.3. 12 flat. 12 flat. 102.3. 12-2. 11-6. 11-5. 11-3. 12 flat. Sean Smith. 11-3. 12-1. 11-3. 11-6. 11-3. 11-5. 37.5. 16-3. 11-9. 11-9. 12-1. 11-8. 11-9. 12 flat. 11-8. 12-1. 11-8. 11-9. 11-7. 12-1. 27.1. 12 flat. 12 flat. 11-7. 11-5. 11-7. 12 flat. 12-2. 11-5. 11-7. 12-2. 11-8. 11-8. 11-7. 11-6. 11-7. 12 flat. 11-7. 11-9. 11-7. 11-6. 12-1. 11-8. 11-6.